linking images to your file. The same way that we organize our files to create our navigation, we need to organize our images. The main thing that you're going to do is create a folder and call that folder images. Inside of that folder, we're going to have all the images that we are going to use and connect to our file. The images themselves might not be formatted correctly. So one of the things that you want to do first is to reformat those images and give them also a proper name. We are going to reformat the images using Photoshop. Through Photoshop, we are going to resize the image and make sure that it's exported with the correct resolution. To do that, we have two options. We could go to the File menu, select Export, and then Save for Web. This will be the most effective format. Once we click on that option, it's going to bring this window. We make sure that the format that we need is the correct one. In this case, this is a photograph and I want this to be a JPEG. I'm going to establish the quality to very high, or it could also be maximum if you think that the details are important. And for the compression, I'm going to use progressive. Down here, I'm going to establish a consistent size for the width of our images. For a few classes, we're going to be using 800 pixels as the width for the image. You will notice that automatically it will give you a proportional size for the height. In this case, it will be 600 pixels. Once I establish the width and I'm comfortable with the height, I'm going to click Save. I look for the folder. Assignment 2, images. And I'm going to give it a proper name. In this case, I'm going to keep it as grapes. Next, I'm going to look for the file that I want to link the image to. In this case, I'm going to place that image inside of index. I'm going to open index in BBEdit. And I'm going to look for the best place to put the image, which will be between these two paragraphs. I'm going to start with the tag name image, followed by the attribute source, and then the value. Because my image is inside of the images folder, I need to start by describing that, images. Images. Backslash, and then the name of the image, followed by the extension. I already know the width of my image, so I'm going to reinforce that information with the code. And finally, I'm going to establish an alternative in case the image doesn't show or a visually impaired audience is using a device to read the description. A group of purple grapes. Once I establish all the attributes, I'm going to preview the page inside of my browser. And here we go. Remember that images don't have a closing tag, so this is all you need.